Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Show. I'm Emilie, your host for this evening. Hope everyone's keeping well out there, and I hope you haven't been, well, too wet up with the weather, because it did go a little bit colder, didn't it, towards this weekend. Yeah, another weekend, it's coming, it's going, and it's getting closer to grassroots football. So, what have you been up to? Have you got all your kits ready, the balls, getting them all out the loft, getting them all out the shed, polishing all the boots up, polishing everything up? You just preparing yourselves for grassroots football. That's all I can see anyway, and I'm seeing loads and loads of posts all over social media, which can only be good for all the teams. People asking for players, people looking for players, people entering tournaments. And do you know, we still have an announcement, I think it's next week, from the FA and the government regarding the guidelines for grassroots football. So I'm awaiting that one. Don't know what day it's coming out, but it should be interesting, and I think the guidelines is going to be letting us know what we can do when grassroots football returns. Now we're going to have these tiers again, 1, 2 and 3, where we can move, where we can't move, where we can go, where we can't go. I'm not too sure, but it remains to be seen. So fingers crossed we all haven't jumped the gun and the government peg us all back a little bit, and the FA as well. So let's await and let's see what happens, because we prepared our tournament as well, haven't we? So we're on about Ellesmere Port on our 4G pitches, and we're looking forward to it. It's a REFspect charity tournament, because the charity side of things is going to be for our Run for Emilie, and we're going to try and do some fundraising on that one, and we're just awaiting a few more teams to come in. And when we're saying about that, it's registration fees and your form as well. If you've not passed that in and put your team in, well, obviously it's first come, first served. We need your payment, we need all your details, and the development team, the inclusion side of our side, will be awaiting, and they'll get right back in touch with you, telling us that they've received all your documentation. So we're talking Good Friday for the under-10s boys and Easter Monday for the under-10s girls. It was great talking to one or two league secretaries and that today. We're over the moon. We're talking to Derek there, who's in the Girls County League, the Liverpool FA Girls County League, because obviously they were approaching more teams, under-10s, to play in our tournament, and they're all wondering when the tournaments are coming back. So there you go, and we sent them the form. So I'm sure, Derek, thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers for that, for getting in touch with your teams for us for the Girls League. So we're looking forward to that. And people have asked questions. Yes, it'll be under strict guidelines for COVID, so you can relax. We will have risk assessments as well, and obviously for you welfare officers, you'll all be used to those things. And I'm sure if anyone's been to Whitby 4G pitches, they will know that it's a pretty good site, to say the least. So we've got them in perspective for you. We've got them all ready, and obviously you'll all be amazed at the way we're going to try and organise this tournament as well, because we only want to put the best on for you. We want to put the best trophies on if we can, and we want you all to enjoy it, especially the kids, and I'm sure you will. So we're working very, very hard 24/7 to get this right for you, and there's a million other things that I'm working on. You may have seen me post my stories, you may follow them, I'm not too sure, and it's just getting you updated what I'm up to and what I'm not doing and what I am doing. So it's bringing you into the office really with me. Well, I didn't get to the office yesterday, I was just up the wall with all the things that I've been approached with. But as I say, if you haven't registered already for the under-10s boys or the under-10s girls, we advise you to do so straight away, so we can get on with our cup draw, because that will be on DXTL TV here from the touchlines, and you can see what draw and what group you'll be facing on the 2nd of April. So we're looking forward to getting you involved in that one. So hurry up, get your fees in, get your registration forms in, and then we can get on with who you're going to be playing on the day and what groups you are drawing in. And it'll be 6-8 minute games. We'll just let you know all the information straight away. The development team will get in touch with you, and they'll keep you updated as to what is going on. And as I say, we are still awaiting, it's my phone there, 24/7 mate, Anyone I know? No, it's no one I know. So anyway, we'll keep you updated, and the development team will, as to when and what we're doing about the 2nd of April, because, as I say, the FA and the government announcement is next week. So I'm sure all eyes and ears will be on that one, all waiting to what is going on. So the COVID-19 guidelines will all be in place as well, and we'll let you managers, coaches and parents and the kids know exactly how it's going to run on the days in question. Okay, yesterday as well, I was asked to do, which I wasn't, it was a while back, just before the lockdown, I was asked to write for the Walton Torch, which is our local paper, and they want me to do a grassroots column, which I'm gladly going to do as well. That's another job I've taken on. But I think it's important to grassroots football and what is happening and what is going on. And obviously I can always get you the copy of the paper no matter what area you're in, because I'll be doing grassroots columns, and I just might mention your team as well from outside the areas, because we want to bring it all together. And that's what we're used to doing with grassroots football, especially with Don't Cross the Line and our REFspect campaign, with the referees, with the parents, with the kids, with the committee members and the coaches, bringing everyone together. That's what we're good at. So, well, certain referees anyway, some referees go their own way and do their own thing because they probably don't believe in what we're doing, but that's entirely up to them, and obviously coaches and managers may do the same thing. So, we give you the choice, don't we? You can either work with us and we support you, or you can work on yourself and support yourself, like some referees do anyway. But we're all there for you anyway. We're a community project, a not-for-profit organisation working together with all football's governing bodies and Liverpool and Everton, of course. So we're also waiting for the tournament, by the way, on sanction from Cheshire FA. We thought it was Liverpool FA for the tournament, so we have put our email in for that one, and I can't see a problem, because it's all about respect, bringing people together, bringing people closer, especially towards our referees, and on that day as well. So we're looking forward to them getting in touch with us, and as soon as they do, we'll give you the feedback straight away. As I say, we're writing for the Walton Torch, and it's going to be a grassroots column, and I'll be looking for things to write about, and we're already going to do a referee profile. So when I'm out and about, I'll be watching the referees and how they work, what they're thinking about it, whether they're in just for the money or whether they're in there to develop their skills as a referee. Because I've heard quite a lot now that young referees are only in there just to, as a weekend job basically. Now that is probably a worry for the county FAs, because if all referees are going to be doing that, how are we going to get our future referees? Because if they don't want to develop, they won't be going up to the grades, will they? So that's a question I'll be putting to our local county FA and CEO, as they say, the new president, new secretary. There's a lot of changes in Liverpool County FA. I don't know about your county FA, but I'm sure we'll all find out about them. So the column we'll be doing is also not just the referees, a future referee, a profile on that one. It'll all be about you managers as well, and what you've been up to, what you've done through lockdown, how you kept the teams together. And I put a post there the other day thanking you referees, thanking you coaches, should I say, because without you lot there would be no referees, because there'd be no games going, because your great voluntary service to the grassroots football game is being second to none, because you're bringing teams together, you're putting games on, you're bringing the kids together, you're forming teams, and those teams can go out and play each other in the football league. So you are the most important part of grassroots football, I must say. Managers with teams, imagine if we had no teams, who would be running them? Don't know, voluntary, and that's all you are, voluntary. You put your whole life and soul into it, and probably 9 times out of 10 you're putting your money into it as well, because I used to do that when I was a coach. I used to start paying kids subs as well, because you felt sorry for some of the kids who just didn't have it because of their poorer background, shall we say, with their families, and quite a few of them I used to help out. And I know it's still going on now as well, because there's kids out there, their parents who just ain't got jobs and just can't afford it, just need a little bit of help sometimes. And I know you managers and coaches out there are just giving them that as well, discreetly, because that's the way it was with me. But unfortunately all my team found out, but no one was bothered. They all helped out. Great bunch of lads, all grown up now, with their own families, doing their own teams, doing their own things, and I'm in touch with quite a few of them, to say the least, and it is lovely to know what they're doing with their side of the families as well. Just making sure that we've got loads of time. Here it seems to be going very slow on that one, but hey ho, we're on there. That's the WordPress site, that is the podcast side of things. We're on DXTL TV from the touchlines on this side where you can see me. Great face for radio, as they say. This lot can't see me over here. Yeah, I'm talking about you who are listening to us from all over the world. So welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show with Emilie, with Don't Cross the Line and with the REFspect programme. And I do hope that you enjoy it, and I do hope that you do tune in. Sorry about that one. Tune in, and well, we can only do our best while lockdown is on, but we're going to have loads of interviews when we're back together again, and it starts from the 29th of March. So I'll be catching up with you referees, with you managers, and we'll be having a little conflab about what you've done in lockdown and what you're looking forward to, and hopefully what the future brings to grassroots football. How many kids have your kids outgrown? You don't know until you put them on. I can imagine what's happening when you all start your games up again. All you managers head in hands. Oh no, I've got to order a new kit. I thought this one would fit them. I haven't seen them for a good while. Look at the size of them now. They probably come back from under 10s looking like more like under 16s. That's the way grassroots football goes, and that's the way the kids grow. They don't outgrow pretty quickly, and I should imagine the boot sizes as well will be growing. So it's a headache for you managers, so be prepared if you've not seen them. And well done yet again for the work that you've been doing, bringing kids together. And it is pure voluntary, so congratulations on what you are doing. And we've seen loads of your posts being fantastic about your teams, and they're all ready to go now and can't wait to play each other. Can't wait to that myself, because we have our young commentators this evening. A few of them play football as well, so I might ask them one or two questions about their return to grassroots football. Excuse me, what they're looking forward to and what they're not looking forward to. What a great question that will be for them. Also, we're showing one or two videos tonight, and it's about social media and how they can get roped in to poor things, nasty things on the website, so we look forward to their feedback as well. The course is full now, we've taken enough on, and the course will go on again in the near future, so we'll give you loads of information. I'll just put this over here. So that's my phone going. You'll hear that. That will probably go once or twice. And yeah, we'll give you loads of information on how you can join the next youth project and Welcome All project for Don't Cross the Line. We're looking forward to it, and I hope you're looking forward to it as well. That is one of the parents for the youth project. Impatient, aren't they? They all want to know what's going on and how it's going to be going and what they're looking forward to and what the kids are going to be saying and enjoying, because we know the parents sit in as well, and we've had their permission to put this video on. So looking forward to talk to the kids and watching the video with Wayne and myself, because it's going really well. And as I say, if you didn't join it, it's not your loss, but at the end of the day, we'll be putting another course on and we'll give the information when that actually is. But in the meantime, get all your information in, you managers, you coaches, you referees, what you've all been up to. Don't be shy, don't be a stranger, get in touch with us, mail@don'ttexttheline.com, and me's a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Now, you all know I'm carrying an injury when it comes to my running, but I'm really made up that the doctor said I can carry on and train. I don't know what the surgeon's going to say when I meet that surgeon. That letter should be coming in the post very soon indeed, and they'll be wanting to talk to me, and obviously I know I'm going to have an operation, and that will only affect me beforehand or after the run. So I'm not looking forward to it. No one does. But if I can get this run out the way, then you know that's a major thing for me to try and raise the funds for Emilie. And one of our other runners, Billy, has come a cropper. He's having an operation next week on his foot, so we all wish him well. We're not too sure how long Billy's going to be out and whether he can do the run. But we're all waiting on each other, because they're really putting the heart and soul into this run and trying to make a difference to Emilie's life as well, and the family, come to think of it. So we're all working together, strong together, and working as a team together. And teamwork is a major factor in our lives, especially if you're playing football in grassroots. Teamwork, kids always remember, teamwork gets you around, teamwork gets you results, whether it's on and off the field of play, they do make a difference. So if we all work together, fantastic. That is what we want of yourselves, working together as a team. Excuse me, a bit thirsty today. So we're working together as a team with DXTL grassroots running team, and we're all training very, very hard indeed. I've done a 10-mile run last night. I had the new garment that I put on for the strapping, and it was very, very tight. It worked a treat. When I got home, took it off, yeah, that's when I was in pain, in a little bit of pain today, and that was only a 10 mile. I've still got 16 miles to do, so I don't really know how that is going to affect me, but fingers crossed, toes crossed, I get through it, and I just complete that run, because that was my dream, that was my aim, and I just want to raise this as much money as we can for Emilie, £25,000. We've only got 12 months in April to do that. We've got 13 months at the moment, because Emilie then turned 16 in 12 months time, and that's when it goes up. That's when she has to go to America for the operation. It goes from £25,000, which that can get done in older hay, to £60,000, and that's another headache, not just for myself but for the family. So we want to try and raise that money beforehand, or as much as we possibly can, so it's viable or feasible for the family then to afford the operation. So with your help, we can do this. Please go onto the GoFundMe page and have a look. DXTL, a run for Emilie, and then you can put your little few bob in and help. Every penny counts, and it gets us closer to our target to raise that money for Emilie. So there you go, that's the run that we're doing. We give you loads of information, and then we want to turn it all into grassroots after that one, because if we manage to do that fundraising, then we're going to do other fundraising to help grassroots football in general. I assure you've got great ideas, you'll all be made up, you'll all be pleased as what we're doing, but that is the next move in our charity work. And Colin's been asked me to do a charity cricket match. I don't think I'll survive any more charities, to be honest, after this, getting involved in them, because after that run, oh my God, I might be just walking with Colin as well from Southport, from Kirby to Southport. We'll have to see. I don't know how we're going to get back. Are we going to jump back or something? I'm not too sure. I'm sure Colin will have arranged some transport if we can do that, if I'm all right, if I'm geared up for it, because we have a run not so long after that one. Excuse me, because I'm getting an itchy cough. Not today, I've got my mask on all day, and I do think those masks affect it, because when you open a brand new mask, the stench and whatever's on it, it really goes through you, and it makes me cough and balk. So it's whatever is in the mask. We don't know what we're breathing in on the mask either, do we? So unfortunately, we have to wear the masks. I'm okay here. Imagine if I was wearing a mask here and trying to talk to you, or trying to get myself on TV to you. It'd be really, really hard, wouldn't it? Anyway, we've got a couple more minutes to go on about grassroots football, and I know you're all waiting for me to comment on my beloved Liverpool. I don't know what's gone wrong. I'll hold my hands up to Liverpool, to Everton, Chelsea, all the teams who have beaten us. They seem to be more up for it than our team at the moment. Why we can't score goals or put on more attacks as a flowing football team we were last year, I'm not too sure. Got no excuses. We just got to wait and see how we turn things around. We're all hoping that we can turn things around. We were hoping that against Chelsea, but Chelsea were far the better team last night, and I was impressed with the football that they played as well. But again, Liverpool allowed them to play that football because we're not going at them. We're standing off them, backing off them, and not attacking enough. And the best form of defence is attack. So this is why we're leaking goals, because we're not attacking and we're not scoring goals. But my faith's in Jurgen to turn it round. We've still got a long way to go, and we've still got the Champions League as well. Wow, wouldn't that be a godsend if we went on to win the Champions League? Not for you neutral fans out there, but for us Liverpool fans, it'd be fantastic. Okay, we're coming closely towards the end of our Grassroots Weekender show on the Friday. We will be back again tomorrow during the day or at 7 p.m, because sometimes we'll put the show on that little bit earlier. It all depends what we've got on. But in the meantime, I thank you very, very much indeed to all our viewers, to all our listeners, for tuning into the Grassroots show. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll say 7 o'clock. So for myself, Emilie, and all the team here at the Grassroots show, don't cross the line and REFspect programme. Put your feet up, relax, and stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7. Good night, God bless.